Hello my friends, welcome to Inside Out Electronic channel, this is Uncle Misha. Today is a new phone day. I got an opportunity to play with new Galaxy S25 Ultra. I know this is not the newest phone on the market these days, but hey, let's see what we have inside. Okie dokie, we have to unbox this little bad boy, or big bad boy, I don't know. This is fancy unpackaging. I saw this somewhere on my other things. Looks like an Amazon air sensor was very similar unpacking kind of technique. All right. Ta-da! Look at that's it. Okay, guys, I think we're done here. Phone here, nothing else. Oh no. What do we have? We have a USB-C cable and we have a little pamphlet indicating how to swap SIM card. And this cable supports up to 3 amp of charging. Amazing. And here is the phone. It's actually a pretty big phone, I must say. Looks like this time they do not include the screen protector. So when you peel this thing off, that's it. That's the phone. That's the phone. So there is no screen protector. Yeah, so we probably, whoever gonna use it, need to order screen protector. Alright, so this is how you insert SIM. Sold separately, obviously, nano SIM. And where is the alright SIM tool is here, but we don't have SIM for it. Anyways. And this is neat USB-C to USB-C cable that supports 3M. It's actually very nice and I'm not sure how flexible it is, but it's very thin. I like thin cables. Yeah, so this one looks neat. But I have like plenty of cables, so don't really have to have this anchor cable just right here, which I can plug it in. And do we have a live? Do we have something? All right, we have something. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. All right, so 52% charged. Okay, so 52 is good. Let's just power it up. Okay, wait, where is the power button? Okay, I guess this is the power button. This is the power button. This is not power button. I think this is the stylus. So this fancy phone has the stylus. Wow, I can draw here. Let me explore this feature. Okay, so obviously this is the power button. This is the volume up and down button. This is probably microphone. This is USB-C connector here, and this is a nano SIM card thingy. English Canada start. All right, so it's asked me to initialize. Like, look at this, very Ukrainian-looking background. Okay, so okay, I need to like go through all this jazz. Well, interesting. Looks like I cannot even continue. It says transfer SIM from another phone, scan QR code, and search for mobile plans. Like what? What if I want to use it as a, like, I don't know, no mobile plan found. Scan QR code. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so even though I connected to Wi-Fi, it still doesn't let me go in. Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? I do have SIM, but like I have to like, duh. Okay, let me do something about it. Okay, now when I inserted the SIM card, it wants to restore it. All right. Well, I said no to copy any data, and now it's tried to kinda go through sign-in procedure. Let's go through it. All right, guys. After going through whole sort of like Google account login, Samsung account login, accepting whole bunch of agreements and yada yada yada, I arrived here, and also adding my Wi-Fi network. So they're suggesting this stuff. I'm not gonna give a fuck about this, and this. Okay, updates. Whoa. Okay, well, probably updates we need to do. Let's do updates. See what's new and what is new. Whoa. Yeah, get the wrong of draw the things, unleash the art inside you. Interesting. Transcribe and summarize calls. That's cool. Wallpapers, effects, translate phone. Oh, translate phones in real time. That's pretty awesome. Translate while chatting, translate conversations, not smarter, not harder, summarize, translate recordings, web page, pages, photo editor. Actually, by the way, I have a Photoshop, so I can actually install it. Generate your own wallpapers, then yeah, whatever. Wallpapers, yeah, okay. And some earbuds, right. So what now? Exit, home. Ta-da! Right. So this is what we have. Obviously doing some software updates, and let's come back when it is finishes. Oh, by the way, it charged. So let's talk about this phone a little bit more. So it has 6.9-inch AMOLED display. It's like 220 hertz adaptive, whatever it means. Honestly, doesn't know. And but the most interesting for me is the camera business. Okay, so the camera business is on the back side, and we have here 5 camera-like devices. So we have 4 cameras in one kind of sensor. This is like autofocus laser, probably depth sensor, and yeah. So over here we have the wimpy 10 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. I'm not even sure what the hell and why it's doing here. 10 megapixel these days is a joke, so I'm not really sure why they even have this camera here. So if anyone help me to understand. So then we have a these are main cameras which actually being shared, I think being shared with other models, but anyways. So this one is ultra wide, 50 megapixels. This is like wide, 50 megapixels, and this is telephoto, 5x telephoto, 200. Sorry, I'm wrong. So this camera is ultra wide, 50 megapixels. This one is wide, 200 megapixels, and we have 5x telephoto periscopic lens with 50 megapixel sensor. Again, as I mentioned, this is 10 megapixel wimpy sensor. I don't even know, like 3x. Like, why the hell it needs to be here? So yeah, I need to find the answer. Why do we need here? So in the front here, we have right here 12 megapixels front-facing camera. As simple as it is. Yeah, nothing super special. I really like the build quality of this thing. This is the titanium case. It's really nice looking. The performance of the phone feels really nice, because this thing has like Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, and it has a GPU, enhanced AI processor, 12 gig of RAM, and this particular phone has 256 gigabyte of storage. Pretty big battery, which I would like to see how it's gonna work, and it weighs 218 grams. Let me measure something. Where is my calipers? So I have calipers here. Let me check the depth of the phone. It's like 833, but there is a lens here. So let me see what this is lens. 1078. So like almost 2.5 millimeters is this protruding, those protruding lenses. So if you put the phone like this, it's actually, you see it? So it lies down on cameras. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if I like it. I honestly liked it more in the camera in Pixel Pro, because Pixel 10 Pro, 8, 9, 10, because they were like that oriented, and at least it was symmetrical. But this one is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really. This is probably the 2 things I don't like: this kind of camera orientation and the absence of micro SD card. Yeah, believe it or not. So I'm that kind of fan of micro SD. Yeah, but other than that, I have nothing else really to say about the phone. It's actually look pretty schmick, and I like it. And the battery life, it's actually another thing which I'm very interesting to understand, to know. But that's gonna be obviously, I will know that only after they're using this phone for some time. So guys, well, this is probably one of many reviews of this phone, but I actually kind of look at it from the more like a practical side point. So in conclusion, this review is probably one of many, but I look at it a little bit more from practical standpoint. So I hope that was useful for you. It shouldn't be too long of the video. If you like this, if you like this kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, help channel grow, and please stay tuned for more videos. Stay safe and ciao.